Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer Scrapping Cane. Today I'm sharing an 11 by 8.5 layout for color cast design. I'm going to use an acrylic piece from the monthly box, Awesome Moment. And this is also for series 18, Christie's Beautiful Life. Today's sketch is by Lori. And this will also be my last design team layout for Colorcast Design. I have thoroughly enjoyed using the acrylic pieces and will continue to use her acrylic on my layouts. So here I have a few black stars. These were from my stash. These came in a different package, I don't know, earlier in the year, I believe. And then Awesome Moment is from this month's monthly box. This is the sketch that I'm showing you here. It has a little bit mixed media in the background, so I'm going to use this stencil, which is from Craft Treat, I think is what it says. I got it off of Amazon. So here you can see I have some of the word pieces left. That was from my stash. That's an old sticker sheet. But I'm going to get a couple more of those words used on this layout. This is going to be a karate layout of my son when they were running back and forth chasing each other. And the three boys were just cracking up laughing as they were doing this exercise. And I just thought it was kind of a cool, awesome moment as, you know, you see older boys just playing around and laughing because usually they were very serious in class. So I have this brick paper that is from Reminisce. The red star paper is from Paper Rose, and then the karate pieces are actually from Photoplay. So here I'm going to show you doing the stencil, and I just used white acrylic paint. I'm going to use a foam brush, and those are just cheap foam brushes. Some of them I've gotten from Dollar Tree, and some of them I've gotten from Michael's Craft section, and they're fairly cheap, like usually $5 for a whole pack of them. And I use them until they start kind of crumbling and falling apart and you can't wash them no more, and then I throw them away. Since they're cheap, they're fairly easy to use, and usually I use them for this purpose here, stenciling through. They make the perfect little sponge dauber to stencil. So that's what I'm doing here, and I'm trying not to go all the way to the edge. I don't want it to look like a square. That's why I have it kind of at a slant. And then I'm just pushing the paint through the stencil, and at first it really wasn't enough, so I did have to add a little bit more paint than I thought I was going to need. The sponge usually soaks up quite a bit of the paint, so sometimes you have to add a little bit more than you think, but it works out. So that's what I like to do, and it's easy to clean up. That's my biggest deal with mixed media, is waiting for it to dry and cleaning it up. And acrylic paint dries fairly fast, so I'm always okay with using acrylic paint. So again, I'm trying not to make it look like a square, so I just keep moving it around, and since the acrylic paint dries, I'm not really transferring it anywhere else. I'm going to do a little bit more up here, and then I believe I will be done. Before I clean it up though, I'm going to add a little bit of water to the acrylic paint, and I'm going to do some splatters all around. And again, that's just to add a little bit more to the messy look, and also just to use up the paint that I already have on my desk. So there, I went ahead and showed it to you and cleaned up the desk, and I'm back now. The acrylic piece, I decided to pull out the letters awesome, and they were in a blue that doesn't really match the photos or the layout. So I'm actually not going to use them on this layout. But I am going to use the Awesome Moment acrylic piece, and it's just not going to have anything in the letters. And I really like the way that it turns out. So it's okay that it doesn't have anything. So here I have the photos already matted. The one photo I have on the black and white paper. The other one is on the black and white paper, and it's also on the red star paper. Down at the bottom, I put that one where it shows like the two sparring with each other, and then it says, "No guts, no glory, no blood, no foul, leaving your mark." And I just thought that was kind of fitting. Like I said, they were like doing a challenge with each other, you had to lay down on the floor and then get up before they get to you from across the room. So that's why they're laughing by the time they get to the other person, because usually he's already up and they're about ready to run into the wall because they're trying to catch him so fast that they're going at a high speed. So the little fist I added also, since that's kind of a play on karate, Um, and then I'm going to add a little karate piece up here. It just says karate and it's in a circle shape. So each of the little embellishment areas are in a circle or a semicircle, I guess, the bottom one. And then I'm going to add the acrylic piece right there underneath the photo. And then I'm going to add the 3 stars. So I'll put a star on each of the circles. And that is it. That is my layout. I love the way this turned out. It came together super fast because I had the sketch to follow along with. I also was able to use a landscape photo and a portrait photo. I don't know about anybody else, but I usually struggle using that type of photo together on the same layout. And like I said, the inside pieces will be able to use on a different layout. And that works out perfectly too, because it's like getting 2 acrylic pieces for one. I hope you guys enjoyed today's layout. I definitely enjoyed creating it. I have thoroughly enjoyed my time creating with the acrylic for the design team. This is also for acrylic stash busting, and my friends Jessica and Natalie have videos up today too, so check them out. Links are down below. Bye!